Historical background. The year is 706 BC, and Rome is a kingdom that has been at war with its Etruscan neighbors almost constantly throughout its history. In order to increase its influence and profits to be able to assert its local dominance, Rome will need better access to trade. Since the only access to profitable sea routes is the river of Tiber, Romans have decided to establish their first true colony. This new site is to be called Ostia and will be located close to the shores of the Tyrrhenian Sea. The biggest enemy of Rome at this time of its history was the Etruscan city of Veii. Its distance of only 16 kilometers from Rome made it a very threatening contender for regional dominance. Romans eventually conquered Veii after many wars in 396 BC. Instructions. Welcome, Governor. I have entrusted you with a very important assignment. Our city needs to grow rich and prosperous. To achieve this, we will establish a colony that will facilitate trade with our more distant neighbors. I believe that you have been picked from the candidates as a very promising and talented individual. Therefore, I will refrain from instructing you on the complete basics of building a proper Roman city. Details of this assignment are as follows. Set up a profitable trading colony by extracting local clay and timber and grow wheat for export. I will ask you often for subsidizing our war effort against the Etruscans as well, so make sure to retain my favor by promptly fulfilling these requests. After the city has reached 800 population, I will allow Ostia to enjoy some perks of Roman culture, which is your first and most important objective. Good luck, Governor. May Jupiter guide your talent to greatness.
All right, great. The first level of the Reconquered Augustus campaign. So amazing, like all this voice acting, it's pretty cool. Well, I know it's an AI, but it's still pretty cool that it's in there. And yeah, from the mission, we say that we need to export clay, timber, and wheat. That's gonna what we're gonna set up. And as we can see here, edicts, we cannot build any workshops, so it will be purely export economy. And we also get money from Rome basically for having a colony. Important here is that we need 800 population first to get more things unlocked, and then it's going to be easy to get to 1,250 population. And you should all read this. If you play this, please go through this, read this, the historical background as well. It's pretty interesting. And there's also a lot of extras. So basically here it says like it's for veteran players. I'm not a veteran player, but I mean I think it's pretty straightforward. If you read this messages, it will explain you how to these new mechanics works, as well as some old mechanics which you maybe never knew how they worked before, but now they explain them. So please read all of this if you play the game. It's pretty interesting. All right, let's get started. So first pause, of course, and we check our map. It's a small map, first level, tutorial level, you could say, of the campaign. Here, there's a great section for timber export, so let's build that here. We could probably build like clay industry here or here, and we also have a lot of wheat here to export, which is perfect. And our housing block, I think it's pretty obvious, we should build it here. So let's clear the space up. Everything should be clear to get started. Well, not the whole map, but I mean, I know I'm gonna build here, so let's clear this up already. And so let's get some houses built. So we can do with wells in this level, I think. We have enough prosperity to be unlocked without fresh water. So let's build wells instead. Covered by latrines, so nobody gets sick, because we don't want that, of course. Sick people, it's pretty bad in the game, so let's not have that. Let's build the houses. I think 14 should be fine by now. 14, and let's also build 14 houses here. Okay, that cannot be done, but now this can be done. Let's reconstruct a bit the roads here so it makes sense. Clear this up. We don't need this, we don't need this. And let's play. So let's have our first citizen move in, and then we can decide what to build first. We should check the trade routes actually first. So we check Rome buys wheat, clay, and wood. 30 of each, so it's about, these are a little bit over 3 raw materials extractors, you could say, or workshops, whatever. Yeah, it's not workshops, it's raw materials. So We need 3 of each, actually 4, just to cover the exports. And then we have wheat here. We need a couple of farms. Actually, only 2 is be fine, or 3 should be fine, but let's build more for our people. So yes, let's get moving. Raw materials, clay pits. Let's build them here. 4 should be fine, like I mentioned, as well as 4 timber yards. This will export 40 wood and 40 marble, clay more or less, so that's perfect. And let's build this here. We're probably gonna need a dock later as well, so I'm gonna build this right here, close to the docks. This will make sense. Okay, let's connect this up. Perfect. And I mean, this can connect like this. Perfect. Engineering posts. We don't want our city to crumble, so let's set this up first and foremost. Clear this up. Prefecture as well. And like I said, we needed barbers and doctors, or I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but we need it because if not, people get sick and it will be a mess to deal with. All right, let's have these people move in. We have people sorted, so great. I made a mistake here. Stupid mistake. It should be prefectures. Great. Let's also please the gods, because if not, we don't want their wrath upon us. So let's build this. Okay. So this is split up. It's great. I think this looks good, and people will be happy living here. And now we should export. Okay, we will be able to export to sea trade trade routes, land trade routes, and we should store our timber and clay here before they are pissed that they cannot deliver it. So let's move this. And the moment we have a little bit inside storage, we will open the trade routes and start earning money, because okay, I still have a lot of denarii, but it's gonna run out. So we need to open this and start exporting. Exporting wood, exporting clay. Perfect. And we have a lot of unemployment, which is not great. But we can build a granary here. Let's pull it pretty close, like this. Roadblock this, near the market as well. And this market, okay, I don't like the place because I need to rotate. Let's remove this and have a market here. Markets, perfect. And let the market, okay, the market can buy wheat for now, but let's disable them for now to be picked up by a lady. I think that's the easiest way to do. Then the moment we enable this here for the lady, they will give food to everyone. But we don't want this because we have a lot of unemployment, and bigger houses, more unemployment, and we will have issues. We should make them happy with clean gardens, at least a little bit. So let's do this. Nice, people will be happy to live in tents in gardens, I guess. Not too happy, but yeah, that's what it is. 500 citizens, great. We need, what was it, 300 more, 200 more for to unlock culture. So we need a little bit more time. And we have a first mission, overseas trade. I love the art. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's in the original. I think the art is in the original game, but they like cut it out, right, and put it in front of it. So they're pretty ingenious. The Augustus team, or the people that made this campaign, they're pretty genius doing this. All right, so to the Roman governor of Ostia, sorry, I, tyrant of Content, in my great wisdom have decided that both of our people would benefit from mutual trade and exchange of goods. So yeah, a new trade route is opened. I mean, you should read this historical background if you're interested in it. I have read it already when I played this like offline, but it's very interesting. So you should definitely read this, but it's not needed for our mission. So we should just check now the new trade route, and they buy clay and timber, 60 of each. So we should buy at least 6 extra workplaces for them. They also sell pottery, but we don't need this. So let's open this trade route. Let's first check if we have the money. Yes, we do. Let's open it because we don't want to get in debt. It's embarrassing, so let's not do this. And let's export. We're already exporting, so it's fine. And also export food. Let's also do this. 8. I still want to keep some for myself, but it's fine. We have no working dock, I know. Let's build one. Great. This should accept timber and clay and nothing else. And here traders can go visit to the farm, and let's set up the farm area. Because we don't have any farms yet and we have a lot of people without a job, so this is perfect. Perfect first industries. I mean, yeah, it's not too important this level that everything is optimized, but I mean, the better it is, yeah, it's better. Right. Prefectures and engineering posts built. And we should have a road here as well, because this won't work. And yeah, a lot of tents, not a lot of employment. Let's employ everyone, if we can. We can't, but it's fine. Now that everybody gets a job, I mean, these traders will start buying stuff, which is great. Croton is open. We can speed this up a little bit. We don't have any culture yet, it's fine. The gods, I mean, still happy. We don't have a lot of population yet, but we should start. Well, actually, I wanted to start feeding our people, but the king apparently wants more wheat. So we're gonna stockpile 32 cartloads of wheat, and then we get favor and denari, great, and an increased quota. So we're actually gonna extend our farming even more. Let's farm a lot. One, and this is built pretty poorly, extremely poorly, actually. We could probably have done it way better, but for this first mission, it won't be a mission. Like this. Okay, this connects, and then this connects to here, and we can connect one more farm here. We have a lot of lost space, but it's fine. For this mission, it's fine. But let's not export our wheat for now. We want to complete the mission first. Well, we store the wheat, of course, but we don't sell it to traders. So that once I have 3,200, which is the case, there will be mission complete. So we can clear all unimportant missions and check them later. So now, for mission 32 cartloads of wheat. Let's wait till it's end of Rome. I'm not sure if actually this needs to be enabled. Let's check. Yes, it needed to be enabled to have this mission triggered. So starvation avoided. Yes, we get money, favor, and more quota. So Caesar, well, Caesar doesn't exist yet, but the king, because it was still a kingdom in that time, Rome, so it's happy. But we shouldn't make them send them another gift. Yes, so they're extra happy. Yes, they are. Prosperity will not rise a lot because we basically live in tens. Maximum level is 10, and we should also actually let's pay a little bit more than Rome. We now earn a lot of money, so people should come here, and we are start exporting food to our houses, our tents basically. So we're now gonna get hovels and jacks and whatever. Great. We should buy more food for sure. And always store a little bit for ourselves. 800 wheat is fine. They're not too happy with this ability, to be honest, but it is what it is. And I will build more temples around here. Auto cycle, yes. Another temple district, I mean, there's way many temples for the houses, I think, but that's what the game wants. So let's build it. Because I want happy gods, not angry gods. Alright. Rome requests clay. I mean, let's store it. And actually, we didn't increase our exports. So now we have a lot of people looking for jobs. So let's build these exports. It was 4 more, right? I mean, yeah, if it's a little bit less, it's fine. And then timber yards. Okay, it's a proper Roman colony. Now we can have temples, not temples, theaters and statues, etc. So we should build this. And yeah, it's not necessary to evolve beyond small casa. We know that. That's why we built the wells and the latrines. But I mean, we need to give them some culture, and let's do that. So let's connect this up. Everything is still covered. Yes, perfect. Now let's build a school as well as a theater. Great. We need actors for the theater, so let's build this as well. And yeah, soon we'll upgrade to small casa. And this is all we need for this level basically. Okay, let's send this clay to the king. Now just wait until everything is upgraded, and our prosperity will go through the roof. We already pay more, right? Than Rome. Yeah, let's pay even more. We have enough money and enough food as well. We're exporting it already. Actually, are we exporting food? Yes, over 8. Perfect. Now basically, yeah, we need to maybe set a statue here. Let's have a large statue here to celebrate our achievements with Croton, trading with Croton. So, and now statue, and now I mean we just need to wait. We already have the population limit covered. Peace rating is basically we need to wait until the game decides we played long enough, and now Rome page is more wages. Yeah, okay, we need to pay even more. And now let's play on 500% because we only need to wait for the peace thing to trigger because we have the prosperity level, we have the culture, we have the favor, and we have the population. So any second now, we have our peace coverage, and then this mission is complete. No working dock. That's weird. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna finish the game. Victory! Alright, let's accept our promotion. The senator, or the governor of Ostia. Applause, because we deserve it. First
Governor,
level.
that was a remarkable performance. With Ostia supporting the Roman economy, there can be no doubt about the future success of Rome as a regional power. However, your talents would be wasted governing such a rudimentary settlement. Onwards to Brundisium.
To Brundisium. Let's go.